with that for Doom 3. I imagine General's going to be...
At least Doom gets away with having Devour, but there's the Windrunner for OG. Go and get in the world. It's, you know, they've also got Stroke of Fate, so...
Yeah, and you're seeing the same thing they did against the other lanes before as well. It's really important they don't allow the Batrider to push in the lane and get level 2 first.
They might have this kill. They might just have first blood on General, and one more right click comes in, and General goes down. No Tail claiming first blood. Not Still moving forward on the Iceberg. Level 3 for both of them.
No Tail in the top lane though. I think run down a little bit here.
Might not fall. Aloha Dance, he's actually in some trouble. Turns around towards No Tail. Flame Break hits, and they'll get the kill. So
just up an invis route here, and he has level 2 Scorched Earth, so they might be able to do something onto No Tail.
They're already making the move over. They've got 1 second sticky napalm, but now Inkswell with the Blink Strike, they'll get the kill.
I think General got a little bit hasty there. How early he used the Flame Break.
He went ahead of Aloha Dance. Stifling Dagger still gets the kill with the Scorched Earth, but I'm a little surprised Mid One didn't want to commit onto Shackle doesn't connect. Seb over bottom, top of the CS chart, 29-6. Well. They've done nothing to him. And they look over General one more time. Inkswell, it pops. He was pushed away via the Flame Break, but the Phantom Strike right back on a General allows him to close the gap and get the kill. Really well done there by Mid One. And I mean, OG, 5 minutes into the game, they have a 2,000 net worth lead.
They're absolutely smashing this laning stage. Like, Iceberg second could just go back in jungle after he picks up the bounty. Really.
Always want to fly, he'll fall. They look over at V2 and he gets the Pounce Leash on a Seb. So Seb will fall ultimately, but it's another
big
kill for OG.
Big kill, especially for the slot, because he gets
top again, Aloha Dance, Inkswell, that'll pop. No Tail can just line up the easy Stroke of Fate. One more shot comes in. This is what...
General's level 3 on this Batrider, man. Like, he's the same XP as the Doom.
So far, things going overwhelmingly right for OG, but I say that No Tail hit with the Inferno Blade. 3 stacks of sticky napalm, and Scorched Earth, not enough to get the kill. Stroke of Fate comes in. Aloha Dance in some trouble. Mid One just needs one more shot to get this kill, but the Flame Break comes in. Mid One takes the life of Aloha Dance.
Mid as well,
Meanwhile, Topson on the run. Can he survive? Cold Step? It's just gonna be enough. It looks like Topson.
Scorched Earth at level 1, right? They can just run at this lane. Now, I think General's just dead again.
Gets run at. Inkswell. Flame Break not gonna do enough. We get the kill into General. General, I mean, we hyped him up too much. He's now 1-5-1. Aloha Dance, he tries to run in. I don't know what he's gonna accomplish here as another crit comes through from Mid One, as though things are spiraling out of control in this top lane.
Radiant's middle
oh yeah, they 100% are.
Under attack.
The fact that Topson lives mid as well, like, that's almost as good as getting a kill.
Always want to fly dead again.
Yeah,
he's got 4,100 net worth.
He's going to be so strong with those drums as well. Look at Topson here with the DD just chasing Iceberg through the jungle.
Can't get anything done there. Fly.
Yeah. So we have to call him always one of them. I love that he leave the bounty in there for so long, by the way. I know, 8.5 minutes.
Inkswell top once again. Aloha Dance. He's silenced and he is killed off. No Tail gets credit for that one with the Phantom's Embrace. And he is, yeah, he's queued it up, at least for now.
Oh, he didn't even go the second race. I think he knows.
Shackle lands from Saksa. They'll go over to Aloha Dance. They've got the Tornado as well as the EMP. So Aloha Dance, he's got not a lot of mana to work with, not a lot of health to work with. They'll end up dead. Electric Vortex pulls in, tops in, and the bounty's picked up by Saksa. So he doesn't even care if he dies, but it doesn't even look like they'll get that much out of this. No Tail's coming over with Mid One. They've got the Shackle, but it doesn't connect. So now the Ball Lightning away. They just want the Phantom's Embrace to stop him from getting even further away. But the Inkswell now pops, I think maybe early. Always Want to Fight didn't seem affected by it at all.
Doom and the Batrider coming over here. They don't want to let this tower fall. Otherwise, the map's going to get so small for them.
It already seems like the map is small for them now. And, you know, they've got their towers up. Inswell pops, Shackle hits, always want to fly. He goes down. They'll take out Soxa, so Iceberg gets something. The lasso on the mid one. The tornado misses. Mid one, he'll end up falling, giving a 6x free to General. Soulbind not going to matter. Infernal Blade hits on a no-tail. And they will get themselves. Mid one already has drums.
Everybody loves drums this patch. Batrider might be in trouble though.
Stifling Dagger. Southern Crush is there. They get the kill. Thompson though, he ends up dead over mid.
Farm progression though, right? Like he was falling behind a little bit in net worth from the laning stage, but still one of those heroes that you play with your team and easily find pickups.
Fly dead again. Inkswell comes in, stuns up Iceberg. They've got the Soulbind. Stifling Daggers come through. Tornado EMP. Iceberg ball lightning over. Trying to get the kill on a no-tail. We'll find just that. Mid one turning. Mid one now lassoed again. So he is dead. They get themselves two. Seb comes over.
And again, this Slark's still just farming away. Like it's going untouched.
Haste.
Sam's Embrace is big. Southern Crush lock him up with the bash coming in to follow it up. They get themselves the kill on Iceberg. They take away his 3x free. The Inkswell hits for only a split second. Aloha Dance getting chased down here into the hands of Seb, who throws that Southern. Travel picked up for General. Inkswell not gonna land. Stifling Dagger thrown over at General. Got the Corrosive Haze on him still. They use the draw, falling in. Iceberg, what's he gonna find from this? The Shackle hits on the Venge as well as the Doom. They're soulbound too. Doom comes in on the mid one. General gets the lasso, so they might kill mid one here, but how much will they use in terms of deficits? They've only lost two. They kill offset. They look for no-tail. Things going well for FlyToMoon as they turn this around successfully, and they might even get Soxa. Ball lightning over, and yeah, they're right on top of him. Shackle or not, V-Tune is here. They'll get the kill. 4 for 2 in the favor of FlyToMoon.
Completely puts the fight in their favor for the vision control.
It's being controlled by this lasso and taken out a couple of times, but
they see Slark as well on the side. They have the blur, so Slark didn't quite see mid one there.
V-Tune Stifling Dagger hits him. Another attack away. They're looking the other way. They look over it, always want to fly. They're over in mid. Thompson gets the kill, but is it enough? Seb moving forward once again, throws the Corrosive Haze out onto the Doom. And looking just for the bash, needs one more strike, finds it. There's no tier 1 tower here, so nothing for Aloha Dance to retreat behind. Power shot on the edge, and Aloha Dance dies to Thompson, all while no-tail though.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You see Iceberg.
Meteor Hammer doesn't line up. They had the swap. They'll get the kill here onto the bench, but now the silence is out on the Thompson. Meteor Hammer coming in once again, avoided though by Iceberg. They look over at Aloha Dance. They have the damage to get the Doom. They'll find themselves a second. They doomed up Thompson. He's on the run. He should be safe. Stifling Dagger hits on the General. The Shackle! He's on the low ground though. Mid one in trouble, and he's broken, and he loses that Aegis. However, Inkswell stuns up this Slark. They look over General to try and get the kill. The Shackle's there once again. They get the kill on the Batrider. They lose.
It's fine.
Smoke immediately broke. Tornado comes in. Oh my god. Thompson hits everybody with a tornado. And they're in a lot of trouble. Aloha Dance, he'll fall first. Iceberg trying to get the kill here onto the Invoker. He has the Doom on him, but the power shot comes in from Soxa to get the kill onto the Storm. They'll lose the Venge. They've got the lasso out on the Seb, but it's not enough damage. The Southern Crush misses. They've still got the Doom running on Invoker, but Thompson, once that's done, he'll look over, throws the Cold Snap. They get the kill on a General. It's a 4 for 0 in the favor of OG.
And then all of a sudden they all get hit by this 4-man tornado. It's like... Tippy's just going to die straight away to all the damage from the Meteor Hammer.
How much V-Tune can do. He really needs this BKB, but it is so far away from him. Ball lightning all the way over. They've got the silence out on a 7. Shackle hits onto the Doom as well as V-Tune. They look for the Inkswell. Mid one looking to jump. but gets it with a magic missile. So Inkswell pops, they look over, Meteor Hammer comes in, they're gonna kill into Aloha Dance, and now they found themselves the Sark. V-Tune goes down, he doesn't have buyback. They bought back on the Doom. Aloha Dance moving forward, but he doesn't have Doom for another 70 seconds, so really, what's he giving you? Wave of Terror thrown at Seb as well as Thompson, but you're gonna lose more armor than they do when you're hit with the Corrosive Haze, despite the fact that, the Wave of Terror hit multiple people.
Just gonna back up. They might even fake. This guy needs a vac, man.
They're still chasing, and Magic Missile comes in. Shackle doesn't connect anywhere, but they've gotten themselves the Bash of the Deep, as well as a Slithering Crush to get the kill. For that illusion, they've got the Corrosive Haze on it, should be able to lock it down enough to get that extra 18 gold. And problem where the initiation's been fine here from OG. Now they've got the Blink Dagger to close the gap.
This should make my life easier.
Lasso out on the mid one. They've got the break. They have the damage. The Soulbite comes in, so that's going to keep General close. They've got the swap. Shackle hits on the bench as well as Cataclysm. Oh dear! Iceberg, Aloha Dance, they go down. Mid one's gone, so they at least get the Phantom Assassin. Iceberg trying to get more. He looks over at No-Tail. They've got the clumsy net. V2 getting low. Soxa as well as Thompson hitting away at the Slark, but they can't get the kill with the power shot coming across. It was the buyback that was used by Iceberg. They look over at Soxa. They'll grab the kill on the Windrunner. They've got the minus armor hitting on the Thompson with the Wave of Terror, but the Tornado hits onto the Storm as well as the Slark. Meteor Hammer drops down. Oh no! V-Tune, is he going to survive? No, he won't. Seb comes in with the blink as well as the Slithering Crush to finish him off. Iceberg without mana. He bought back already, gets hit with the Bash, and now he's trying to run, but the Slithering Crush comes through, and they'll get a kill, the full team wipe, finishing off FlyToMoon in game one with the GG being called by Iceberg. Wow. What a finish by OG.
It's very much feel like pick your poison, doesn't it, unfortunately? Like, we're saying, like, oh, maybe you don't want...
To pick.
Could you potentially just go like Kunkka 4 or something like that? Pick up Heaven's Halberd first? Got yourself that Iron Shell level 2. Things could be better once, of course, he does. So Thompson up against the Magnus mid, and Iceberg's 9-0. Svan in some trouble though. Top pops the salve, ends up surviving. No-Tail with the Stroke of Fate slowing down General, who having a lot better time against this
Bot lane as well. Saxa
on the run. V-Tune just needs a couple more shots. He's gonna put Ring around the Rosy. Sunstrike missing. Always Want to Fly. Iron Shell's not gonna be enough damage. Magic Missile thrown by Always Want to Fly over to Seb.
I don't think they're too worried. Gonna have that bottle coming out now as well for the mana. How's this mid lane going? We haven't really looked at this yet. I mean, I think this is definitely Mag's
21-5. Yeah, Iceberg way ahead.
He just pushes the wave out at some point as well and just goes back to the jungle, right?
Thompson's in trouble. Oof, almost dies up top though. Aloha Dance falls to mid one. He gets a kill with the help of No-Tail. Got 3 heroes low here on the side of OG. Both know such a good time so far, 49-10. Although Thompson, 44-7. Things were going way better for the Magnus at the beginning, and now Thompson's really kind of brought it all back.
The thing is, though, the
over towards bottom, Seb, V-Tune getting the kill there. They go under the tier 1 tower. Splinter Blast comes through. It's not going to matter. He'll infest. Top, No-Tail. It's in the cogs, Inkswell, but the battery assault, Cold Embrace, not going to be enough. They get the kill up towards top, and FlyToMoon. This game is going so much better right now.
Trying to contest this stack here and take it for themselves. And if they take the XP away from the Stark Shell or any of the farm, this is so good. He has RP.
Surge, Magic Missile, RPU, 7 trouble. One more shot gets the kill. Mid one thinking about coming over, but this Ancient stack, the problem is, are they going to allow him to have it?
Thompson takes the DD here as well. This is a lot of damage coming through from him.
This could be big if they can get these kills. Tornado on the skewer. So now with the Cold Snap, Iceberg in trouble. He'll end up dead. Down goes Always Want to Fly. And one of the things we talked about was the extended duration on God Strength. Now, not only does that fight happen, but it gives him full opportunity to come and take these Ancients with the God Strength. VTune wants to maybe take this away. Or at least get a kill on a no-tail. Good surge. Mid one, that was a little bit greedy. Goes back and forth. Hookshot hits. Cogs are there, but he doesn't have the mana for the battery assault. So the two-man Stormhammer Tornado coming in. Thompson's arrived. Vacuum back. General in trouble. He goes down. V2 might be next. They've got the cold snap. V2 gone and a little over-aggressive from Fly.
The fact they came up in two separate parties means, you know, that Invoker kill on the Max and then the double kill that they get following afterwards. He's so farmed now.
Drop here to no-tail. We'll throw the tip, but Seb getting run down. No vacuum, but...
I'm not sure why he didn't just TP. Maybe he saw the clockwork coming, so under reward. But I think maybe he could have gone out. I don't know. Top lane Saxa.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This Lena's owning, actually. Look at her net worth.
Up there. Very much ahead of this Scrimstroke. Oh god, Thompson avoiding the stun, running around. Aloha Dance, tornadoes in. Poor guys don't look at kills, and when the tornado hits,
the Infest makes the Venge
really
so tanky. Like, it goes up to 1300 HP on a Tranquil's stick, like a Tranquil's Iron Branch Venge.
Swap, Infest popped. And Seb now forced to run. He does that vacuum swap again, but always want to fly now in a bad position.
That's a squad.
Yeah, always want to fly. He'll end up going down here mid one. He won't get the kill because the Inkswell gets credit for it, but at least take out one, and they want to push this bottom tier 1 tower.
Comes the Surge. Oh, the
Thompson,
Thompson.
Dance.
I will say though, if they ever get a vacuum into a Svenson into a Cataclysm, everybody will die.
Back in swell. They got the silence onto the Lena. Saxa low, and actually don't get the kill. Magic Missile comes in on the Saxa. V2 cleans him up. Now the hookshot follows it up onto Seb. Seb will try to surge away, but unsuccessful.
They need to try and make plays around this curse now, I think, with the Wyvern. Saxa's going to TP in here.
Soulbind. Always want to fly, basically being the sacrificial lamb here. Come for me and not anybody else, but there's the stun on the iceberg. They won't follow it up.
Something we should probably talk about as well, by the way, passing the map at the same time. I think they understand they're a lot stronger when the mag gets to the blink as well. And he's so close, you know. No point taking a fight just before.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Find always want to fly again. Silence comes in with Venom's Embrace. And Tornado comes through. Always want to fly will fall. Another pick off onto the Venge. Hook shot. That's going to land onto Topsing. Winter's Curse comes through. Locks up the mag as well as the Lena. Meteor Hammer not going to land from General. Inkswell allows Topsing to get away a little bit quicker, but they've already had Seb lead tower and look to fight. Throw a Wave of Terror out. Now Silence thrown all the way over. And look how fast mid one is. They got the stun. Hookshot comes through, but there's the Sunstrike. Soulbind keeps them close. So mid one with the Shockwave. There's the RPO. Good away follows it up. The Deafening Blast not going to save mid one. They've got the Winter's Curse with the swap. Keeps Lena alive for a second longer. Finally, Aloha Dance falls. And now they've got the Wave of Terror that hits on the no-tail. Ice Wall down. That'll slow them up. Seb and the rest of the team starting.
He's just going to annoy V-Tune by slowing him down. There is no sentry on the Venge here.
No-tail coming by. They have Inkswell, they have Phantom's Embrace. They can get the silence out. Maybe they'll just go for the kill here on Always Want to Fly. Full snap used, damage in, Always Want to Fly. One more shot till he dies, but they've got the disarm. Infest does get popped. Deafening Blast comes in, but there's the Rage to avoid it. And that Infest gets Always Want to Fly back to full health, but it's not going to matter. They've got the vacuum back into the wall. Now they finally have the wall skilled up on Seb, so the turnaround go for his V-Tune. The stun misses. They're going to continue to try and chase mid one. He's got a Stormhammer in 7 seconds. Inkswell as well as the Surge. He runs right up on a V-Tune who pops the Rage. The hookshot comes into the backlines, and that hits on a no-tail. Shockwave pulling no-tail. Meteor Hammer comes in. They'll get the kill on a Seb as well as no-tail. They take out two. They look over at Thompson, who's on the run without mana. Ghost walks and tries to escape. Mid one, meanwhile, gets the kill on. Oh! Iceberg, no!
Oh, dear.
The Blink RP is a complete swing and a miss. Saksa, though, still gonna die as General right on him with the battery assault. They're still chasing mid one, but the tornado hits on two. Mid one pulled back thanks to the shockwave coming in from Iceberg. Meteor Hammer drops down, doesn't land behind the tier 2. And the chase, he just maybe look to fight this. They're gonna have Ink Soul as well as the Surge once again. So there it is with the Ion Shell. They'll find Always Wanna Fly. Magic Missile comes in, but it stuns up the Life Stealer. Now they're gonna slow by the Sunstrike hits on Always Wanna Fly. The Stormhammer follows it up. They're gonna lose one, maybe even two. V2 drops to mid one, and that is a massive kill.
Phase, right? And we talked about how good the spin is at avoiding all this magic damage. The Life Stealer Rage is the same thing, right? It's making it so difficult for...
They find No Tail. Get another kill. Tornado out though on the General. Mid one coming around. Avoids the LSA. Has the Stormhammer. The damage with God's Strength. God's Strength up for another couple of seconds. Aloha Dance falls. And now God's Strength will wear off.
Again, new patch, new Sven. They were so good.
New year, new me.
Oh, don't start there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
On FlyToMoon.
Dire's structure.
Mid one. Surge, stun. Thompson here with the EMP. Stun hits on a mid one, and they get the save. Swap comes through. Thompson in trouble, surrounded by Cogs. Meteor Hammer coming in, but there's the Ink Swell as well as the wall down right on a General. General stun up once again. The Soulbind hits onto the bench as well as the Clockwork. They've got the Sun coming in from mid one, and now they'll take out General as well as Always Wanna Fly. They lose nothing for this. Cutting into the net worth lead. Mid one Surge still looking, still searching. 479 movement speed, but now he's on the high ground. That's horrible. Like buyback on the bench as well as the Clockwork. They get the kill on Aloha Dance with the Sunstrike, but now the Stormhammer gets thrown by mid one. He's under the tier 3 tower. The tier 2 still standing. He needs to get out of this. The rest of the team is behind him and ready to move back in, but the hookshot comes out from General. They've got themselves the Meteor Hammer as well as the Cogs once again, but mid one, he gets 4-step out. They've got the Silence RPUs. Mid one still now back onto the high ground, under the tier 3 once more. He's trying to survive. Can he still get out? No, he can't. Finally, they take out the Sven, but look at where this net...
Life Stealer. Good stuff.
Over in a Roche. They have Curse available. Tornado hits on the 2. Rage is used. They're looking for the Aegis. Wave of Terror. Wall is down. They get themselves the Aegis in the hands of V2, but they've got themselves the Winter's Curse that's right on the Life Stealer. Now they've got the Cataclysm coming through, but there it is. Skewer on a 2. They've got the damage on a No Tail, but is it going to be enough? It's actually a Skewer on a 3. Stormhammer hits onto the bench. They already got the first wipe out of the hands of V2. They get the kill on the General as well as Always Wanna Fly. Right clicks coming through from Always Wanna Dance, or Aloha Dance, not Always Wanna Dance. That's a mixture of 2 players. They look over. They've got the Coded Brace on the Thompson. Now with the Ink Swell from mid one, they've got the stun on a V2. They're going to stun him up once again with the Ink Swell popping. Now can they get the damage to get the kill for the second time? Yes, they can. Iceberg trying to run. Starts the Skewer, ends up dead. Triple kill for mid one, looking for a full team wipe for the side of OG. Stroke of Fate hits. Mid one is here. Ultra kill for the Sven, and they win this fight. So much so that the game is even. It's been bothering me for the last couple of minutes. Hookshot hits on the set, the Phantom Embrace right on, but there's the Laguna Blade. The Curse comes in. It's not going to lock up anybody except for the Clockwork. They've got the Skewer on the Saksa. Golden Embrace survives a little bit longer, but the Magic Missile will follow it up, so they've got the lockdown to take out this Winter Wyvern and get themselves a second.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Tier 2, they're going to try and TP back for this here with the mag.
RP. It's onto the Invoker. They've got the Skewer. Should be able to kill off Thompson and will. So that is 3 kills there for the side of FlyToMoon.
Really well played. Like, this would be so good for them if they could now like get a huge amount from this.
Soulbind, BKB, mid one. Can you get anything out of this? He gets at least 1. Needs to stun. It's up in 2. And
coming over though.
Gives up. Yeah. Hook shot hits. Mid one doesn't have a BKB. Doesn't have a TP. He can get away, but there's the damage with the God Strength. No Tail showing up. Now the TP out, but Always Wanna Fly is there with the swap. So that actually gets him away from V2. The Magic Missile follows it up, and they don't get the kill just yet. And yeah, look at how fast he is with the Surge. Not only does he get the kill, he gets the goal. Smoked up, looking towards bottom. No Tail is here.
Nota's kind of like breaking the
real mid one. Blink RP on a 2. They've got the Infest that's going to pop. They'll get the kill here on a No Tail at least, or will they? They want to attack them, or they'll go after mid one first. They take out the Sven.
Scary for them, both teams. So holding the high ground here.
Hookshot comes in onto Seb. Seb now within the cogs, but they've got the Phantom's Embrace. And I believe that time, yes, that was the full step coming in from Soxa. They look over to get this kill in the pocket to push away his mid one. Got the cold snap, God Strength pop on the back lines, though. They pop the Infest. They've got the wall down. Winter's Curse comes out onto both of them. So now the Cataclysm is going to follow this up. It's going to be a lot of damage on the general, but I don't know if that's going to be more than enough to get the fight going their way. They've got the RP, the BKB's big Popeye Iceberg. They look over at mid one, who's saved by the cold embrace. Soxa doing a good job from a distance, but they look over back at Iceberg, who's going to try and skewer away, but he gets hit by the Stormhammer. Now, Surge running away, trying to find the proper engagement here as mid one. He goes around the trees and back to the back lines, looking over at the arena, but the LSA hits on a mid one as well as said. The Luna Blade's thrown out. Mid one getting low. He might even die here, but the cold embrace saves it once again. Oh my lord! Oh, Dance and Iceberg fall. Now they're looking towards the rest. V2 without mana. General trying to throw down a meteor, having that piece up on a save. Always on a fly. Vacuum in on a 2. V2 trying to fight mid one. The magic missile hits. Can they get the kill finally on a mid one? Yes, they can. Always on a fly. He ends up falling. V2 can he fight as he goes after Seb with the open woods to get the kill onto this Darkseer. Oh my! He invests into an illusion. General is right here. He's got Hookshot. Maybe they want to turn this, but it's going to be really difficult for them to do so. He'll pop the cogs, get some distance, tops, and continue to move forward, but V2's out of mana and really not a lot of options here.
Having 2,600 health means this lifesteal is going to be sustaining so long in the fights.
General caught by Thompson, but the rules a hot dance with the LSA. The Lunar Blade down to about half health. Hookshot comes in, so the lockdown Thompson get the kill, take out the Invoker, dead for 75 seconds without
team fights. Darkseer does almost have that Hex, by the way. He's really close, only about 400 gold off.
No tail hit with the Hookshot coming in from General. Wave of Terror. This should be one for FlyToMoon. It will be. No tail dead. They lose the fight and lose the Roche, and it turns into an advantage for the other side. Let's see if they can just secure the Roche. Tornado comes in. It only hits on the General. They've got the scan out. They're going to spot that they are coming over. There is the God Strength pop. 4-step over with the wall down. They look over at Always Want to Fly. They'll get the kill under the Venge. V2 now needs to start backing off, and there it is. Roche is left at about third health. Aloha dancing some trouble with hit with the Phantom's Embrace as well as the Stormhammer. Midhorn's got himself a kill here. Buyback coming in from the Lina, and now maybe OG will look for their moment inside the pit. OG, you're still sitting here right by the pit with Seb blinking back, and look at the damage on Aloha Dance. He didn't even lose the buyback symbol just yet. Yeah, he just fought back. He ends up dead. V2 now in some trouble. They've got the cogs around the Sven, but Phantom's Embrace is on a General. General getting run down here by the illusion of the Lifestealer. They'll take out the Clockwork. None of them have buyback. V2 on the run. Vacuum, Rage, Use going after Thompson. Cold Embrace saves him. Look at where Soxa is keeping himself very safe and keeping his team safe with the Cold Embrace. The BKB, the Popeye Iceberg, who does have that arm.
And just using his heals to keep people alive rather than the curse. And that Lina dying back straight away is so sad for her.
Yeah. Within the God Strength just gets 2 tap. I think they... Oh, Iceberg! He's in so much trouble. Sunstrike doesn't hit.
He has a BKB.
He's slowed up thanks to the Ghost Walk, and now thinks about the RP, doesn't have a BKB. On the run under the tier 2 tower, not going to matter, and he's dead for 90.
Oh, so he gets the damage from that, which, I mean, Ashimi goes for the God Strength talent. And then he goes for the Storm's Hammer.
Stormhammer hits on the Lifestealer. Disarms him with the Heaven's Halberd. And Sven in trouble. Magic Missile locks him down. Set with the wall down there with the Winter's Curse. It actually keeps the Lifestealer stationary, but they've got the Soul Bomb with the Cataclysm flying in. Down goes V2. Down goes Always Want to Fly. 90 seconds. No buyback on the Lifestealer. Gets caught without it. And that might just be it.
He still has Aegis on the Sven as well. He can even swap the cheese in if he really wants to.
2-3 goes down. Look at how quickly mid one is just destroying these buildings. They just want to get the kill, take out the Aegis. King Swell thinking about going.
Damage with the Alacrity as well, though, right?
Shot. Alright, Soxa's gone. They take out the Winter Wyvern. They've got themselves at least one. He's got...
Now, on FlyToMoon, like, they have to get back. Otherwise, they're going to start losing their buildings really quickly with this DD. Not even God Strength as well.
You just throw up for... We'll give another 52 seconds. Tornado comes through, but it's not going to land on anybody. They're going to continue to put the Heaven's Halberd out onto the Sven to make sure that this tower gets taken out slower. But there is the blink forward. Well, not the blink forward, it's the Stormhammer forward. And now Cataclysm coming down. Everybody stationary on the side of FlyToMoon, but it doesn't really do that much damage. They get the kill on Always Want to Fly. They look over mid one. They get themselves the Aegis. So Aegis is gone. Potential here for FlyToMoon. They're without the Venge, though. The vacuum hits on V-Tune as well as General. General now looking for a potential hook shot. He's hit basically every single one of them. They got the bash, V-Tune. How long until he's got the Abyssal back? 14 seconds. Stormhammer comes in as well as the Inkswell. They look with the Rage. LSA comes in, hits on a mid one. He's hit with the Alacrity as well as the Cold Embrace. Saxa keeps him safe. Oh no! V-Tune in front of General. Now the Stormhammer comes in. LSA though hits on a mid one. And they get the damage out. Phantom's Embrace looking for the RP. Iceberg holds it just barely. That could have been very problematic, but the Stormhammer and the V-Tune comes out from mid one once again. V-Tune in a lot of trouble trying to keep himself alive. Now Ice Wall down, but infests in Aloha Dance. He'll survive. The bottom set of racks, however, will not. And now FlyToMoon. Line Rapier on the Lifestealer. I know it's so far away, but it'll give an opportunity.
Illusion.
General, blink forward, misses the hook shot. That seems like the first one he's missed in a while, but they've got the Phantom's Embrace coming through onto the Clockwork. New one looking. Surged up is an illusion of the Invoker, but now Stormhammer onto the Magnus. They've got Iceberg in a bad spot, but they've got the swap coming in on the Sven, so they'll keep Magnus alive. He pops his BKB. The LSA hits on a no-tail. He's taking a lot of damage. He pops the Essence Ring. They look over as the Invoker starts to leave. Back on the other side of this fight, though, they've got mid one getting the kill and always want to fight. They'll pop the Infest. The Inkswell comes out. They've locked down Aloha Dance. They'll get the kill on the 2. Now they've got themselves the Abyss Blade under the Winter Wyvern. Can they get the kill on the Winter Wyvern before he's able to get the curse off? Yes, he can, but he buys back. So now he's got to get back into the fight. Buyback comes in from the Lina as well as the Venge. V-Tune looking to just retreat for a second because he wants to get that Abyss Blade back up and really just disengage from this fight. They've got the silence, and then can they get the kill on Iceberg? Yes, they can. He's got buyback. He still has RP. Stormhammer back in. Always want to fly. He goes down to mid one. He just fought back. So he's dead for 73 seconds. They look over the top tier 3 as well as the set of racks. So buyback on Iceberg. Stormhammer comes in on the General. Force stab all the way around. Mid one going ring around the Rosie around the side of the Radiant base. They've got the Laguna Blade. They get the kill onto this Sven. He's dead for 97 seconds. Now Saxa's in trouble. He just fought back. Soulbind comes in. No tail. I don't think it's going to be enough with the Soulbind as they get the Abyssal Blade out onto Topson. They kill off the Invoker, and all of a sudden, things look decent for FlyToMoon because Roche is up in 4.
Because the Sven can get the cheese off there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just a little bit of mistiming.
Force staff.
One of my favorites.
No tail. Inkswell on creep. And actually will stun him. General again missing the hook shot, but he's going to get closer to his no-tail Grimstroke and get the kill. 75 seconds, no buyback. Roche is up. Divine Rapier just 200 gold away. Now he's got the gold for it. Needs to pick up the Demon Edge and get back to base safely. Nobody's on that side of the map, so he will be okay.
I feel.
Duration. Smoke.
Right, okay.
Bite her legs, looking, searching, trying to find something. There's the Infest getting top of the hook shot. They got themselves the Abyss. They're going for the Winter Wyvern. Saxa is in so much trouble. Cold Embrace is used. Saxa will survive. He can't even get the kill. Winter's Curse locks him up. They get the kill on the Lin. He's dead for 105 seconds. They've also lost No Tail. The Cataclysm flies up and hits down this Lifestealer to about half health. They've got the swap out of the Sven. They're trying to control him. They look over at Seb for just a moment. Seb, how's he got on that Hex? He's got 10 seconds left. He's put down the wall. They look over at mid one. He's taking a lot of damage. The Cold Embrace from Saxa once again. So because they weren't able to kill off the Winter Wyvern, he's able to keep these heroes alive. But they look over at mid one. He can't get the cheese off. They end up getting the kill on the Sven. He buys back. Abyssal Blade on the Topson. Topson controlled, bashed up, in some trouble, ends up running. And they, without the rage, they don't want to continue moving forward. They've got Seb in just a second with the Hex. Hex now, Tornado coming through. Lifestealer in some trouble. The Ice Wall down, but he's got rage in just a second. He needs to use it. Infest Insane starting to get his health back. Only a little bit. Now they've got the silence coming in from the left from mid one. Sven's here. They don't have any of this Lifestealer at the moment, so they really need to just try and back off. But he's got the Spider Legs continue to move forward, looking over at this Lifestealer of V-Tune. V-Tune backs away. They've got themselves the Hex onto Iceberg. General blinks forward, gets the Cons out, but there's the Deafening Blast. Vacuum comes in. They've got the killing spree from Seb. They get the kill on Iceberg. He's dead for 2 minutes. Now, what can you do, V-Tune? V-Tune tries to fight mid when they've got the Cold Embrace. Saxa has not died in this engagement, and he is saving the game. They look over at Seb. They've got themselves a Stormhammer coming out of the Lifestealer. Lifestealer on the Widow of Jonesy with that Bloodthorn. Hook shot from General. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it will be. They get the kill. He's dead for 2 minutes. They take out the Sven. They look for more. They're trying to chase on the Invoker. Thompson trying to run. He's got some help from Seb as well as this Saxa Winter Wyvern, but the Hex comes out once again onto the Lifestealer. General, he's low on mana, low on health. He gets hit by the Tornado. Thompson looking to finish him off with the Chaos Meteor, but there's the Abyssal coming in. Now they've got the Cold Embrace once again. Saxa continue to save these heroes, but it's not going to be enough as they lost the Sven, and now Thompson.
Unfortunately. I'm getting so triggered every time he can't get the cheese off because it's so close, but he's just permanently stunned up.
Abyssal Blade
all the time.
On a no-tail. They get the kill. He's dead for 75 seconds. Those cheese facts brought to you by Gouda.
Oh.
Smoked Gouda. Hook shot comes in. That's going to hit on the Winter Wyvern. Will they finally kill Saxa? He's got the Winter Skirt. The Gouda Blade comes in. A lot of damage onto Saxa with the LSA hitting. Aloha Dance takes out Saxa.
Stacking up now.
Surge, he's well looking, finds Iceberg. Soulbind comes in, he'll pop the BKB, he's trying to run, and he blinks back, but the Soulbind now hits under the bench. So that's going to allow the Tornado to come down as well as the wall. They've got the Cataclysm flying up. They always want to fly, in some trouble, ends up dead, has buyback. They've got the Hex out on Iceberg. This really becomes problematic. They get the Silence, now they pop the BKB. They got the RP. Is it going to beat it off though? It doesn't look like it. Although Hot Dance coming in with the LSA. V2 nowhere near this fight for the moment, and now they've got the hook shot as well as the Infest getting popped out. They get a 2-shot out on the Soxa. They get the kill on the Winter Wyvern with his buyback. He's dead for 90 seconds. He'll not use it just yet. They'll buyback on No-Tail. They look over at Seb as well as pops in on the high ground, doing a lot of damage. They'll use this Stormhammer to move over and get themselves another on Always Wanna Fly. Although Hot Dance is back into the game as he buys back. It's a 5-on-3.
They have to commit here, otherwise this tower's, they're just going to lose their racks, right? And then it goes down to Megas. They just have to go for this, even if it's 3 versus 5.
Blink, hook shot, backline, Soxa, Infest gone. He's gone for 2 minutes. Doesn't have buyback. This way he's used onto this No-Tail Grinch. They get themselves the supports out of this fight. Now they look over. Oh, they'll go to blade. He gets away. The Cataclysm is going to come down from Thompson. Now they look over at V2, who's very low. Silence up, killed off. Gets the Defy Rapier knocked out of his inventory and onto the ground. It's not picked up just yet, but the creeps come in and take out the Ancient. OG take the series 2-0.